Here I would like to introduce you all to our two undergraduate students, Charlie and Tanya. Now, both of these students are thriving in their classes, and fortunately for them, it's a Monday morning, which means it's time for their MacIntroPsych lecture. Sitting in lecture, Charlie and Tanya are instructed by Dr. Joe Kim to watch the video about to be presented on the screen. Their explicit prompt was to follow and count how many passes are made by the team wearing white t-shirts. Following the video, Charlie and Tanya are sure they counted the correct number of passes and are extremely excited to raise their hand and give their answer. However, what happened next caught them completely off guard. The question presented on the screen was, did you see a gorilla in the video? Now, like me in first year, Charlie and Tanya are absolutely puzzled. Where was this gorilla? Why did we not notice a gorilla in a video we were paying complete attention to? They start to question their entire existence as they were completely focused on the passes made by the white team. Still, they are being asked about a gorilla sighting? Looking back, there was a large giant gorilla in the middle of the screen. However, given the prompt by Dr. Kim, it is likely that Tanya and Charlie were paying attention to the white t-shirts, or possibly the ball that is being passed around. All of these stimuli are very close together, but how did they not notice the gorilla? Well, this is an example of inattentional blindness. This is a phenomenon related to our attentional abilities where we focus on what stimuli we find to be important and can miss a large or possibly obvious element in our environment. Now, inattentional blindness is not necessarily a negative thing. It is actually the result of our selective attention. Selective attention is a necessary process that we all undergo as a result of our limited attentional capacity. When we are going through our everyday lives, it would be nearly impossible to attend to every stimuli we encounter. So we decide to pick and choose what we find to be necessary or important and attend to that stimuli while ignoring stimuli that did not meet our important requirements. This same attentive process relates to the IntroPsych lecture. Charlie and Tanya were given a prompt to follow the white team passing the ball, so they decided to attend to the ball and to the white t-shirts. Meanwhile, there was an abundance of other stimuli, such as the elevator, the gorilla, and the black-shirted team, that was not important enough for our attention. This is evident through the bottleneck theory of attention, where only important stimuli is filtered through and gains access to our attentional resources. This example can relate to classroom learning, where it is important to pay attention to what will enhance our learning and not the unimportant stimuli around us. For example, say our characters Charlie and Tanya are watching the MacIntroPsych instrumental conditioning module. As they are watching, Tanya properly pays attention to the crows having their behavior shaped through reward training. But Charlie finds himself selectively attending to the various vending machine options on the left. Coming away from this module, it seems quite intuitive that their learning was affected by what they selectively attended to. Approaching their quiz later that week, Tanya remembers the information she attended to on the slide. Charlie decides to undergo the same approach, however, his information is less helpful for his academic performance. Unfortunately, this problem of inefficient selective attention influencing learning is apparent in a lot of classrooms. Fortunately, solutions have been discussed to help make more efficient selective attention decisions. Classroom management has been shown to influence selective attention. Various techniques can be implemented for classroom management, but the most prevalent would be the implementation of classroom rules, an emphasis placed on important information by instructors, and a well-kept, organized classroom. Research has found that creating a classroom environment that promotes and enhances attention to academic work has a positive relationship with attention scores and learning success. Let's say, for example, you are attempting to read a scientific paper on attention, but you find yourself consistently distracted by poor classroom management. How well do you think your learning went from your reading? I am sure you all would agree it wouldn't be good. Now, if classroom management isn't effective enough, exercise has shown to have positive results as well. Exercise can enhance your selective attention, and research has found that different exercise interventions have had the ability to help you selectively attend to more important information. Specifically, studies have found that different short intervals of exercise throughout a lesson or studying period can not only reduce your attention toward distractions, but can also increase your attention toward important stimuli. Now, I know what most of you are thinking. Avoiding distractions and only focusing on important stimuli is a lot easier said than done. And that is true. It is not easy to only attend to information important to your learning. So many different forms of stimuli are presented to you all the time. However, improving your selective attention in the classroom through either enhanced classroom management or an exercise intervention can change a negative learning experience into a positive one. Now, after hearing how important selective attention is for your learning, maybe not noticing the gorilla wasn't such a bad thing after all. Thank you.